Good morning, children. Today we will start a new chapter, Cyber Threats and Security. Computers and internet have become inseparable parts of our life in multiple spheres these days. We have seen that this technology is booming in modern age and have become a part of our life, and this is mainly where we can see during the lockdown period. Nowadays, we are connected to the internet by many means, that is through computers, smartphones or tablets. These gadgets are used for storing personal informations, online banking, online shopping, booking tickets, playing games and connecting with friends and over social media. Nowadays we are doing classes also through internet. Although networks too have simplified the communication process and have provided great opportunity in almost all spheres of life, there are various types of challenges and threats associated with each of these networks of today. These threats are known as cyber crimes. Let us understand what do you mean by cybercrime. A cybercrime is any illegal activity done through internet. Example, identity theft, where somebody can steal your email or password and use it to send fake emails to people containing false information about the product or winning a lottery. Then there are credit cards account thefts, internet frauds like ordering goods in your name, extracting mobile phone contacts, etc., forgery, that is emitting documents, currency and objects of other people with bad intentions, harassing others and mischief by sending threatening messages, all of which come under the jurisdiction of Indian Penal Code, which is known as IPC. Cybercrimes can be divided into three main categories: crime against individual person, crime against property, and crime against organization and society. Let us understand one by one. The first one is against individual person. The offense that caused or attempt to cause harm or threat to an individual come in this category. These crimes can be committed in the form of email spoofing, which means that misleading emails will be sent in your name and receive a message is fooled into believing that the message received by him is from the trusted source, which actually is not so. The message is bogus. When a user clicks on the link that is falsely provided by the sender, the malware or the virus enters into the system of the user. Cyber stalking. In it, an attacker harasses a victim through the email, social media, chat rooms, blogs, instant messaging, etc. A stalker can be online stranger or a person known to the targeted person. In cyber stalking, the person can harass and humiliate the victim by posting false information about him. Monitor or view a victim's online activities. Damage the victim's computer by sending virus. Threaten a victim or his family. Order humiliating items or subscribe cheap magazines and deliver this at victim's house or workplace. Children, let us know the fact that cyber trafficking refers to the serious crime of stealing drugs, weapons, and even human beings over the internet. Traffickers contact their customers through emails and fix their deals at places like internet cafes in order to sell their illegal substances. Some criminals even build websites for online selling and trade of these harmful commodities. Cyber against an individual also contains cyberbullying. It is an act of harming or harassing through information technology. This includes insulting remarks and threatening messages sent by the email, spreading rumors about the person either by emails or social networking sites. Posting embarrassing photos and videos to hurt the persons and reduces dignity and gender, race, religion, or nationality. Let us know that defamation is defined as a communication that intends to harm or damage the reputation of a person, business, product, government, religion, or nation. Cybercrime against property. This is the second category. In real life, we hear of stealing or robbing of one's property. But in cybercrime in the world, criminals look for an opportunity to steal or rob through internet. They can steal a person's bank details and withdraw money from this account, misuse credit cards of a person, spoil the system of an organization through malicious software to gain access to it. Identity theft. It refers to the act of stealing and misuse of someone's personal information. It is a major issue for persons who use internet for online shopping, cash transactions, and banking services. The stolen information generally includes a person's name, date of birth, account number, credit card and debit card number, ATM PIN, etc. This information is then misused to obtain genuine documents, new credit cards to make purchase, withdraw money, get passports and driving licenses in the victim's name. Hackers steal the information either through hacking the network that a person is connected to or placing a software unknowingly on person's computer. Let us know that keyloggers programs are used to check users' keystrokes and get information such as password, etc. Phishing. It is an act of sending an email to a user misleading him to believe that it is from a trusted person or organization. The user is asked to visit a website which he or she needs to update or validate his personal information such as username, password, credit card details, etc. In this way, the operator of the fake website commits crimes in your name after stealing your identity. Children, let us know that vishing is the criminal practice of using social influence over a telephone system, most of them using features facilitated by voice over IP, which is known as VoIP, to gain access to the sensitive information such as credit card details from the public. The term is a combination of voice and phishing. Farming. In this type of attack, a piece of malicious code is installed on a computer or a servers which misdirects the user to fraudulent website without their knowledge in order to obtain personal information such as passwords, account numbers, etc. Let us know more. Social engineering refers to the psychological manipulation of people into performing actions or divulging confidential information. Now let us understand crime against organization or society. It is a planned and politically motivated attack to cause large-scale disorder in computer networks. This category can cause panic among the civilians. It is a category criminals hack common websites, military websites, or circulate propaganda. Transmitting viruses. A computer virus is a program or a set of programs that disrupts the normal functioning of a computer. A virus infects or destroys data. Like biological virus, it enters into the host computer without the permission or knowledge of the host. Virus means vital information resources under size. The essential resource of a computer like memory processing, speed, data and programs are hampered when a virus spreads into the computer. Virus programs are self-replicating programs which continuously expands their reach by infecting more and more computer files, resulting in lots of speed and destructions of data. Creating a computer virus and spreading it is a cybercrime. Almost all viruses are attacked to an executable file, which means that if a virus exists on a computer, it will not affect the computer unless you run or open the malicious program. MyDoom is considered to be the most expensive virus in the world and in cybersecurity history, having caused an estimated financial damage of $3.5 billion. Types of virus. There are different types of viruses, but broadly they can be classified into the following categories. Boot sector virus. This type of virus damages the boot sector of a hard disk or floppy disk. A disk or a hard disk comprises of smaller sections known as sectors. The first sector is called a boot sector. It holds master boot record, which is responsible for reading and loading the operation system. Boot sector virus become active at the time of booting the virus and destroys the data in the hard disk. Examples are disk cleaner, killer, stone virus, etc. Program file virus. This virus infects the executable files of programs such as those with extensions like .com, .exe, .ovl, .drv, .sys. These programs get loaded in the memory during execution. The virus becomes active in the memory by replicating itself and infecting files and other programs on the disk with intention of causing permanent damage or making them unreadable. Examples of this virus includes Sunday, Cascade, etc. Multi-party virus. A multi-party virus is a hybrid of a boot sector and program file virus that spreads in multiple ways. As the name suggests, multi-party is it spreads into multiple ways, gets into the computer to infected media and then resides inside the computer system. After this virus move into the hard disk, infect the boot sector and start spreading the system by affecting the executable files. Examples: Invader, Flip, etc. Children, let us now understand boots are one of the most sophisticated types of crimeware application that performs a wide variety of automated tasks on behalf of the cyber criminals. Polymorphic virus. As the name suggests, poly, many, and morph means form. This type of virus exhibits itself in many different forms and many different ways, and change its binary pattern to avoid detection by any antivirus programs. Examples are Marburg, Santenberg, etc. Network virus. Network virus rapidly spread through local area network and sometimes through internet. Generally, network virus multiply through shared resources, right, shared drives and folders. When the virus infects a computer, it is searched through the network to attack its new system. When a virus finishes affecting the computer, it moves on the next and cycle and repeat itself. The most dangerous network viruses are Nimida and SQL Slammer. Macrovirus. A macrovirus is associated with application software like Word, Excel, PowerPoint. When opening the infected document, macrovirus gets loaded in the main memory and destroys the data stored in the hard disk. This virus causes a sequence of actions that get performed automatically when the application is started. Children, once a macrovirus gets active on your computer, every document you produce will become infected. Examples are Militia, Relax, Bubbles, etc. Cyber vandalization. It is creation of malicious programs to perform harmful tasks, example, to physical harm a computer or any of its parts. Putting a malware on a computer that erases the hard drive data or steals sensitive information. It also involves editing in online content in the malicious manner so as to defame a website or disrupt business. Hacking. Hacking refers to an illegal entry into a computer system or a network. Hackers write a user ready-made computer program to hack the target computer. And children, I'm sure you all know about the hacking. Hackers are nowadays enjoying a good life because it is nowadays people are keeping easy password. So you all need to keep the password a little complicated so that the hackers are not able to hack the system. Child pornography. In this act, computer networks are used to create, disrupt or access material that has bad effect on the mental health of underage children. The internet is highly used by a person who is sexually attracted to children to abuse children sexually. More homes have access to internet, more children are getting exposed to such mentals. Cyber squatting. It refers to the act of using the goodwill of a trademark belonging to someone else to get gift benefit out of it. Forgery. It is an act of emitting or making a fake copy of a document, example, birth certificate, driving license, currency notes, checkbook, passport, revenue stamps, and mark sheets, etc. When the intention to check an individual or an organization, special software scanners or other devices are used to recreate these documents and process with the intent scam. Cyber extortion. It is a crime in which the victim is attacked first and then demanded to pay money to stop further attacks. Cyber extortions may be done by blocking the system resources of the victim by some ransomware or DOS denial of service. Hackers' emails are used to commit this crime. This fake email forces the user to click on some links that may install the malware or the virus. Cyber terrorism. It is used to conduct terrorism through the use of computer and internet in order to cause fear and panic. It causes large-scale disruption of computers, telecommunication networks, or information systems so as to complete a government or its people to fulfill some social, religious, or political objectives. Attacks on military installation, power plants, air traffic controls, banks, etc. are some examples of cyber terrorism.